Hello, Scorpio. Happy holidays. And here is your weekly horoscope for December 27 to January 2nd. We start off with the sun in Capricorn, which is a good sign cohort for you. Scorpio and Capricorn have a lot of similarities. You're both tend to be a rather serious sign, very stable, down to earth, and likely with this week right after the Christmas holidays and before New Year's, you're probably enjoying some downtime, and so you should be. The moon is going to be full in Cancer on Tuesday the 29th, and for you, again, being it's a full moon and in a very positive aspect to Scorpio mostly, you should be able to enjoy family, friends, relaxation, whatever you're going to be up to. It should be a good day for that on Tuesday the 29th because of the full moon being positive for you. With Mercury also in Capricorn and positively aspecting your Scorpio sun, that means that there may be increased communications this week, more pleasant communications as well. So there should be lots of phone calls. I know it may be difficult to visit in person, but it could be that there is a lot of catching up with friends and family, and perhaps some that you haven't spoken to or seen in quite a while may be getting in touch with you as well. With Venus in Sagittarius, that's traveling through an area of money and an area of life that deals with food and shelter and clothing and all these things that sustain us throughout our life, but also in effect nurture us. So with Venus in this location, you're doing pretty well this week. Very likely you're not wanting for too much other than perhaps to be in the same physical space as some of your friends and family if you are dealing with the pandemic where you are, and I'm sure you are, we all are. With Jupiter going into Aquarius and also Saturn in this past week, however, that is going to begin to square Scorpio people for, well, a large part of this year. So let's deal with the conjunction side of it first. Aside from, there is an article on my website about it, but this week, Jupiter and Saturn are beginning to move forward and starting to perform challenging aspects to some Scorpio people, especially the ones born in late October. So what you may find is it can be that you might have to put something aside or bring something to a close, but the reason for that is so that you can move forward into a new direction or invite some positive new energy into your life in some way. This aspect is all about reform and reforming your life to some degree, and those aspects are going to hit you in the area of family, but also to do with yourself. If you are looking to form a New Year's resolution of any kind and looking to create a positive new 2021 for you, then it actually is a good time to be looking at that this week and perhaps formulate some sort of plan, no matter what it is that you're looking to improve about yourself or within your family and family relationships. You also may be looking at budget and finances because you may be looking at doing some renovations, perhaps an expansion to your home, or even looking at buying a new home in this coming year of 2021. Not necessarily next week, but next week you may be talking about it with family and perhaps looking at doing something in the new year that will bring some changes that will be very positive within your home and family life. Uranus is still retrograde in Taurus. That is opposite your sign, and it is going to make a station in about 2 weeks. When that happens, it's probably not a bad thing. As Uranus is going retrograde, it makes us sort of retrace our steps in the area of technology. And with Scorpio in particular, it could be a little bit of a kick in the backside to get you up, out, and moving. Now, you may have been quarantined, but by the 14th of January, when Uranus begins to move direct, don't be surprised if you start to see some positive new developments in your life and some pleasant changes as well. With Neptune and Pisces still, even though it is in a square to Venus and the north node of the moon, there still is an opportunity for you to enjoy your spiritual and creative pursuits. For some people, Christmas is also a spiritual and holy holiday, and it could be that you'll be involved with activities in your chosen faith between Christmas and New Year's. With Pluto and Capricorn, Chiron and Aries still forming some challenges to the cardinal signs. Luckily, you're a fixed sign, so for you it may not be so bad. Pluto is your ruling planet in a sign of Capricorn, which is positive for you. You probably will find that even though this was a rough year, you may have been able to establish some new foundations of which you can then build upon in 2021. So overall, it could be that you're ending the year, well, this crazy year like all of us, but there is a lot of positive hope for the future in 2021. So I hope you enjoy your family and friends over the holidays and have a great new year.